They're great draws, but I just dry stuff for too long. That's my problem.
They've shrunk.
Yeah. And so it's like twisted up. Like, you know the... You know the part, the lining that goes to the crack?
Wow.
Yeah. And so it's like twisted up. Like, you know the...
Earth.
Nice.
But you know what I'm saying?
Okay, we can get off that because we already talked about it. But back to you, because you have a good question. I think...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's strange.
I think a lot of the things we do on an everyday basis is just for...
Bro, it's like it's programmed.
It's just for control. It's not control of like we're getting controlled, but like a societal like so everything can function well. So no chaos. You know what I mean? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and everything goes back to Vanderbilt. Everything goes back to Ford. Vanderbilt. Who's the guy who made the school system?
Not Vanderbilt.
No, who's the guy who made me? We talk about it with Brooks all the time. What's the guy's name?
Yeah, I want you to say it.
Vanderbilt. He named a school after him, right?
Vanderbilt is a school,
and that's
not the education system.
Wait, who did it?
I want a country of workers, not thinkers. Come on.
Vanderbilt.
Stop saying Vanderbilt.
Hey, bitch, that's my answer. I don't know.
It's not Vanderbilt.
What is it?
I can't remember right now either. What is it?
Who is it?
You're spooking me.
Can you look it up? Please?
It's definitely not Vanderbilt. What's his name?
It's Henry Ford or Vanderbilt.
Ford made the car in the assembly line. He didn't make the car. He made the assembly line.
Oh.
What's his name?
It's
Horace Mann. It's not Horace.
It's not Horace Mann. It starts with a V, CJ.
What is that, an eagle? No, American school system, founder.
I'm gonna call Brooks.
What is it?
I'm calling Brooks.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, Brooks never answers his phone, but who was it?
I think it was Rockefeller.
Okay, say it was Rockefeller.
It's Rockefeller.
Yeah, so it was Rockefeller. And,
I think it was Rockefeller.
And so basically, it's just it's all just to have a society of workers.
Yeah, and that's, bro, when you think about it, okay, do you ever do this? When you think about shit that was wrong, like objectively wrong.
Yes, like slavery.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm not like that for this one. Don't lose your neck like that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But do you ever try to put yourself in the shoes of the people back then?
Mm-mm. No.
I don't either. But I'm saying
you should.
No, I'm not talking about like real talk. But I'm saying like, do you think at the time of him saying that it was as messed up as it is today? Like trying to make a nation of workers as opposed to
no, he's trying to money
up the comp. Yeah. But it's like. I
get it. Obviously, I guess it works somehow because it's still going on today.
Facts. And bro, that's just wild. Like we don't learn good shit in school.
Oh, not at all. And I got lucky enough. I think it's the ones think that like me.
You had a little something special in that Kool-Aid.
That are.
I did not mean to say Kool-Aid. I meant to say any other drink besides Kool-Aid. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I didn't have extra watered down iced tea.
Yeah, I'm not a big tea guy. It got ruined for me at a young age.
No, but I think it's the people like me that think that like learn that kind of stuff at an early age. It was something that it wasn't taught to me. Like no one ever told me like this is weird. It was just like an internal feeling I had in school, like this is so stupid.
You're better than me. I was like, this shit's great.
Like I got an A+ on geometry.
I was like, Mama, look.
I was like, what? I was like, Miss Kidwell. Why do I need to know Miss Winkler one time? Have I told this story about Miss Winkler?
I love Miss Winkler.
It's teachers like this, and was it Teacher Appreciation Week last week?
This past week, yeah.
And I want to give a Teacher Appreciation Week to all the teachers out there. You have such a hard job dealing with these rat ass kids and their rat ass parents and this rat ass school system that doesn't pay you enough. I want to say something. There's teachers out there like Miss Winkler. Miss Jennifer Winkler.
Like Coach Kennedy when he was in the system.
Not really. He got fired.
I did not get fired.
Left
on my own accord.
I thought this.
I left on my own accord.
And so Miss Winkler, and and I want to give her flowers because I don't know if I've said this publicly before, but there's one day in class and she's a little gross. You know what I mean? Didn't wash my ass properly. Sorry. It's enough. Yeah. Sorry. And so she told me, she was like in front of everybody. She was like, Peyton. One day, she thought I was going to be in the MLB, which I'm not sure why. I think because her husband was. But the effect still...
Miss Winkler can be a teacher all she wants.
Yeah. And so she told me, she was like, Peyton, one day, whenever you're giving your post-game press conference at an MLB game, I want you to tell them that Miss Winkler always believed in you. And so I don't have an MLB
I don't swing a bat.
But I could say, Miss Winkler, you always believed in me, and I love you.
Then that right there, I pray to God. Because I really did. I had good connections with some students. Obviously,
Not like
a
that.
handful of students, more than the others that were actually there and wanted to be engaged. I hope to God one of them do that to me. Because that right there is like full. That is what teaching is.
Yeah.
Full circle. Not all the paperwork. Not the trying to make them learn for a test that they're going to forget, not even translate to the next year. That right there. It's connections.
I
So,
think-
yes, Teacher Appreciation Week. I hope y'all had a fantastic week. If you're a teacher, you already know the struggle. Love y'all.
The You Should Know podcast.
The other day, I was coming home from, I don't even know where I was at, but I know I was in the car by myself and I was coming back home. And in my neighborhood, when you enter in my neighborhood, it is like a ball of joy and peace. There's always kids out playing at the park, all these things, right? So I came in this back entrance and it's like right when day is turning to night.
Okay.
And I go down this street and there's this young girl. She's probably maybe Pierce's age, 18, 19, okay? And so at the street that I came, I hit the end of the street, very abrupt stop, because I remembered wifey said, gotta go by mailbox. Okay, mailbox is to the right, house is to the left, girl's right in front of my car.
Okay.
So I hit this mean stop, and she turns around and looks at me. And I swear to God, worst timing ever, it turned night enough to where my lights kicked on. So she turns around and looks at me. My lights kick on right on, I swear to God. And she's looking at me and I'm like, oh. And she, in my car, there's not a ton of tint. So she sees me and I'm probably tired because that's what new fathers are like.
Yeah.
So I'm like this, right? I'm sitting there looking at her dead in the face. The lights kick on. It's bright on her. And she started, now this is the crazy part. She was walking toward the left. Remember I said
Yeah.
house is to the left.
Yeah.
She's walking towards the left. We all know what she's thinking.
Yeah.
So she switches her route, starts going to the right. I have to go to the right to go to the mailbox. I swear to God. She starts taking off to the right, kind of like a quicker walk.
Yeah.
And I go, and I hit that slow turn. The lights perfectly like follow her walking. And then she looks at me again. And she does like a triple take. She's
Yeah.
literally like this. Like she's terrified.
no.
And I felt awful.
Yeah.
But the last thing I'm gonna do is roll down my window and go, hey! Like she would take off running. She'd be like, so I'm like, I just gotta let this play out. She'll be fine. Obviously, I know myself. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I go to the mailbox and park. She's already far like past. I get the mailbox. I turn around, go back to the left. I am not shitting you. It's like the little streets they can connect and stuff. So she was gone and far enough, and she turned back left where she was originally walking.
Right.
We meet at this intersection. I swear to God. Bro, I felt so bad. I meet at the stop sign, and she's at the edge of the street. She looks at my car, sees it, takes off on a full sprint.
Oh shit.
And in that predicament, what do I do?
Honestly,
Do I drive fast after and tell her, hey, nothing to worry about?
that's the last thing you do.
Do I just let her run off and think she's running for her literal life?
No.
What do I do? Because I got to go that way too.
The first thing, okay, that's on you.
That is not on me. That is on the ecosystem. It was immense timing. Like it was wicked timing.
The only thing you could have done is nip it in the bud immediately. And this might sound crazy, but as soon as you see that she's concerned that you're gonna take her, you roll your window down and be like, hey, I'm not taking you.
That's what people that take people say. Hey, I'm not here for you. Just hop in. We can talk about it. And then you put them in handcuffs, and you drive off. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. That is exactly what I couldn't say. So what did I do?
What'd you do?
I just followed her a little more because I had to get to my house. She took off running to the left. I drove my ass to my house to the left, and she was sweating.
Do you have
She
one?
literally was like, she was like full sprinting away from me.
Do you have one of those neighborhood apps where everybody in the neighborhood talks to
Oh
each
my
other?
God, there's a Facebook group, but I'm not in it. I bet she dropped a paragraph and a half.
Oh my God, yeah.
She goes, black sedan, it's a white guy, awfully tired, big beard, he tried to kidnap me. The next day I'm like this. Some dad like tackled me.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, it was
That's
crazy,
the worst
bro.
timing ever.
Oh my, it was unreal. Like
Yeah.
I immediately walked inside, started, now it's not funny, but I started cackling with Liv.
Yeah.
Just due to the
That you
circumstance.
traumatized that girl.
And I was like,
Yeah.
this girl's really like kind of, she's gonna be f***ed up for a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
you f***ed her up.
Like, she thinks someone was just trying to get her.
100%.
The lights, I follow her, we meet again,
Yeah.
I follow her more.
And now she told her parents about it, and now
Oh,
she
yeah.
has less permissions to roam streets now.
And it looks, oh my God, she's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
She's under the staircase. But it also looks worse because she never saw me stop at the mailbox.
So now it's just wonder.
She's like, was he waiting on me?
Yeah.
Because I went and stopped. You have to get out. It's like the big community ones. Like all of them are at one spot.
Yeah.
So I get out, get it. There's hundreds. There's like 20 little things I got to grab. And then by the time all that's done, she's made enough ground where we meet again. But in her mind, I went that way. She took off. I stopped, and she's like, bro, she's probably messed up. And if you ever see this, I don't know. I literally don't know your name. I don't know who you are, but I'm sorry.
I think the best thing you could do is just hope that you run into her again and just be like, hey, about the other night, I changed my mind on taking you. I was going to.
You go, funny enough, you look really similar to the target. I'm sorry. I was supposed to get another girl. You look awfully close to her. Have a nice day.
That might not be good.
No, I mean, that's
to the target.
No. I mean, hell, she thinks I'm an assassin.
Okay.
Bro, it was, oh my God, it wasn't funny, but you know what I'm saying.
I brought up that, those neighborhood apps, right? Where you like, I think that's the worst thing ever.
Do something else.
Those community neighborhood apps, right? And my parents are in one.
Everyone's parents are.
But it's not one of those ones where there's a discourse. I guess there is, but basically it's just like pings alerts. Like, hey, somebody stole my Amazon package. Hey, a hyena just killed my poodle. Hey, too many black people on this park. You know what I mean? It's like that's what the things are saying.
Hey, the 5-on-5 game's getting really loud.
Dude, I'm saying, like, I think at a certain point, I hope I am never at that
I pray
level.
to God we never, ever touch that level.
Oh, Liv is definitely going to get there.
Liv's already there. She's already in those groups. I swear to God.
Oh, really?
She's in, like, the moms of blank, single, stay-at-home moms of blank, housewives of blank. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, live your life and love it.
Dude, and it's the funny thing is, so I go back home to Austin, and my parents are in there, and, like, we'll all be in the living room, and we don't talk. So we're all in the living room, like, on our phones, and I'm like, I'm looking at Preston, my mom, my dad. I'm like, what are y'all looking at? And they're like, somebody broke in 2 houses down. And then they're talking, they're like, and they just talk shit about, like, neighbors and what they say.
Bro, I mean, and I can see the drama part, but, like,
that's what they're in it for.
Exactly. The drama's thrilling to anybody.
Well, I'm not really. Like, I don't care.
Drama's nice. I love
I've never
drama.
been into it.
God, I love a good drama. Just a cup of tea and spilt right on your lap. Boy.
I'm not a
no
cheese-me kind of girl.
What?
A cheese-me.
What the hell's a cheese-me?
Cheese-me.
Cheese-me. You
Yeah.
cheese me.
No, a cheese-me.
What is it? What are you saying?
A cheese-me.
Chisme. Now you've changed it.
A cheese-me.
Cheese-me.
Yeah.
What is that? Is it a snack? What is it, a group? What is a chisme? It sounds like saying kiss me, and I'm getting close. What is a chisme? I swear to God, I don't know what a chisme is.
Stop saying it like that.
Chiss me. What is it? Are you gonna chiss me?
No,
I'm saying
no. Why'd you stand?
you told me come here.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You literally said
No, I did
roll
not.
the footage. He literally went.
I genuinely never pointed at you to come towards me.
Oh my God! Oh my God! CJ's a rat.
I don't like when you tower me.
Yes, you went.
I literally didn't do that.
Okay, I'm getting angry.
It's like gossip in Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was like some undercover agency or something. Yeah. Like a chisme.
But I never want to get to that. I never want to get to that age where I'm looking at the group chats of the neighborhood, like who's doing what and what's doing what. At that point, just put me down.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like. Don't just literally spray paint my windows. Like I don't see anything. I don't. What happened?
The solar eclipse happened.
That was a strange moment in time.
Very strange. And I found a way to get embarrassed in front of everybody trying to enjoy the solar eclipse. Me and Cam were together and we were on TikTok Live and we were enjoying the solar eclipse together in a parking lot of a gym, right? And there was
itching like a hoe.
And there was a lot of people outside, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was looking up with their goggles on.
It was a whole gathering.
It was so cool. And we got the full coverage, right? They got the total eclipse where we were at.
Totality.
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 So this is the first time I've ever experienced anything like this, right? So I had questions. So we were outside in the parking lot watching the total eclipse, right?
Yes.
it got real dark outside for the solar eclipse. It
Yes.
got real dark.
It's pretty sick. It was like 1:30, bro. Street lights were on. It was like black.
Yeah, and so we were making conversation with all the people around us. We were enjoying this historic moment together. And so I had a level of comfortability with everybody.
Shouldn't.
I shouldn't have. I never should.
Should not have.
And so it got completely dark outside. And I said,
It was sick.
I thought it was going to get cold. And everybody stopped looking at history in the sky and looked at me and said, what?
Yes or no, was I one of those people?
Okay, but I genuinely don't understand that. How did it not get cold when the total eclipse happened? And that's a genuine question because at night it gets cold, right?
Colder.
Because the sun's getting blocked by the moon.
The sun doesn't get blocked by the moon at night.
How does the moon get light?
From the sun.
Is the moon not in front of the sun?
On the solar eclipse, jackwagon. Not on every other day of our existence.
At night, how does the moon get light?
Earth, spin.
I'm asking you a question.
Us, other side. Moon here, sun still far, sun beam on moon, moonlight. That's moonlight. That's moonlight. That's exactly what it is.
Not that, wait. Genuine,
Okay.
dead ass.
We're going to start from just,
Wait, what happened at the other side of the earth?
let me tell, what do you mean?
So for so the moon and the sun, that's why it's special because the moon and the sun were right by each other.
Correct.
That's why it's a special event for the solar eclipse.
Correct.
What happened over there?
I don't think they saw it.
What did they? Where was their sun?
It was already nighttime. You got to think. So
So they had no moon that night.
no, what?
So if the moon was on our side, covering the sun, how the hell over there do they have a moon?
Because we can always see the moon. Everyone can see it. Wait, actually, hold on.
Oh!
Wait.
Got him.
Put your anime ass stance down. I'm trying to, hold on. Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
Sun's here. Moon here. Went perfectly in the middle of the day. So we're here. We're seeing it directly. Us, moon, sun. So on the back side of the earth.
They're looking that way. How do they see? They don't have a moon that night.
Was there shit pitch dark?
There was dark.
Oh, there's a lot of crime committed.
Thank you. So now I'm
That
not
doesn't
crazy.
prove anything you were saying.
That's exactly what I was saying.
You literally said, I thought we were going to go in the ice age. If the sun's blocked, why is there no woolly mammoths out? That's what you were saying.
You don't think it should have got a little colder?
No, bro. First off,
How does the moon not melt then? If the sun's that hot, how is it getting right in front of it and not burning up? Genuinely questioning.
What is it made of? Cheese? Is it made of wax?
It's a rock, right?
A rock.
You can't. Rocks aren't flammable.
A rock. A rock.
A rock's not flammable.
Hey, wait, you're kidding.
I swear to God.
A rock?
I swear to God, and I'm getting hot.
You literally put stones at the bottom of a fire and around it to encompass it. The wood's what burns.
Okay, that's a regular flame and a regular rock. The sun is there.
If the moon...
The sun is 15 billion light years away.
I don't know if that's true.
Whatever it said, they say that it is on the textbook.
That's another thing.
Shut up and let me speak.
Stop
If the sun is that far and is that powerful and can light the whole world from that distance, and you put a rock in front of it, you expect me to just be like, oh, a little warm on the back end, Mr. Sun, my back's hot. That's what the moon's saying?
That's what the moon's saying? No, you have to understand. First off, light years. That's so far that the light that we are getting hit has already happened. That might be a curveball for you.
Time
but
traveling?
do you understand? No, literally. Like, do you understand?
Oh, y'all fucking believe anything, and it's fucking bah. You're all sheep. Oh, happy birthday.
You have to understand. Do you not understand that?
No, I don't understand shit that's happening. I don't get any of it. You're saying there's a moon over here, it's covering this, but the sun is so bright and it's making this moon light up. But if you get in front of it, it's not gonna burn it up. And it's light year that happened 2 decades ago, and we're getting that day.
First off, it's so far. That's like saying us. Why don't we burn up? Because we're so far.
Sometimes I do when it's hot.
Yeah, sun burn, but we don't disintegrate into ash.
So you're saying
our whole planet doesn't just.
So the sun's light years away, and we can still millions of light years away. And we can still get sunburned. But if you put that flimsy ass little rock in front of it, it's perfectly fine. No discoloration or nothing. No SPF on that bitch.
All it's do, you gotta understand. This is your common misconception. And I have a hot take that I think we could capitalize on. But here we go. The sun.
Yeah.
Okay. We are feeling its heat from its heat.
Okay.
The rays are giving us the light. That's what gives us the light. We could literally, on the backside of the moon, right? Backside of Earth, when it's completely nighttime, when everyone's sleep, it's a little colder because the initial rays aren't hitting us, but the whole Earth is still heated. That's how hot the sun is.
I get that.
So
that's my point.
So you were saying when it's blocked, we're still feeling the sun. The light is what's blocked. That's why it went dark.
Okay, my question is...
The temperature didn't go here.
It should have a little bit.
No, it
if
shouldn't
it's getting covered.
No, it shouldn't have.
Okay, but the big bad moon can't burn up, so it should be strong enough to block something, right? Just block some of the heat.
It's blocking the light. That's why it got dark. It doesn't block the heat.
How? It's a little wall, right? It's a little wall that's blocking the sun.
Peyton, if there was a fire right there.
Yes.
Initially, right in front of us.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
If there's a fire right there.
Yes.
We would feel it. Yes or no?
A little bit.
Okay. If we throw up a, not vomit, if we put up a big rock in front of it.
Yes.
Okay? Do we still feel the heat from the fire?
Yes, a little bit.
That's all it is. Now imagine if that fire was thousands times the size of the Earth, the hottest thing we can possibly conceptualize. That's the sun.
Okay.
Just because there's something in front of it doesn't mean we don't feel the fire.
Okay.
The initial flames, it might not be as bright because we put this black rock in front of it. So it might have got a little dimmer, but we're still hot.
How does the rock not have any side effects?
Because it's not a candle and it's still so far away. It's not Mercury, the closest planet to the sun. That bitch is burnt, but it doesn't go, it's not,
Is Mercury made of the same shit we are?
I don't know, probably not, because it's been directly by the sun for years. It's burnt. We are at and that's another thing.
None of this shit makes sense to me.
Okay, my hot take, I swear to God, I think you could come up with unbelievable, like you could damn near be a philosophical, like a timepiece in history.
Me?
If you did this.
Okay.
If you went to like Stanford, right? Harvard, something like that.
You couldn't get admitted.
Maybe the off grounds, maybe like the B team.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So like you hang out with people that are in the school, but you're not admitted.
It's like Blinn of Texas A&M. Like that's what I'll go to Blinn of Harvard.
You'll go to the Blinn of Harvard.
Yeah.
If you did that and then somehow got accepted by this big philanthropist, kind of like an Einstein thing, and you just went on this compound.
Right.
And you didn't have a phone, you didn't have a laptop, it sounds scary for you. You didn't have any electronics, right? Mm-hmm. You just had several notebooks and a great ballpoint pen.
Okay.
If you, every day, all you did was wake up, drink water, go outside, look at grass, water, nature, and you just wrote your thoughts.
Yeah.
You damn near might find the keys to the universe, my friend. Because you always, the fact that you think outside the box, you're already one step ahead.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times it makes you seem goofy, but at least you're trying.
But okay, that's the problem.
And that's the beauty.
The problem is all these people on the internet make fun of me because they're scared. They're scared. I don't care. They're scared to make themselves look a certain way. They care too much about what people think. I'm so okay with myself that I'm gonna be like, if this doesn't make sense to me, I'm gonna ask a question. Bro. And if your explanation doesn't make sense to me, I'm not just gonna accept it because you have a lab coat on with a monocle. Like, who the f are you? Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Sure, you can prescribe me penicillin. I don't care. Explain why that rock's not on fire. That's what I want you to do. I don't give a damn about your lab coat and your clipboard.
Yeah, I don't.
Explain to me why we didn't get cold.
Yeah.
And that's why you're going to be great.
Thank you. I think it's time for a segment we haven't done in a long time.
And that is?
People's favorite segment.
You know what that is?
Pop culture, picnic camp. Pop culture, picnic camp. Bow! All right, I got something.
Okay.
I got something. And we talk. Okay, so we've gotten a lot of DMs recently, right?
Okay. Ooh.
DJP, you're the music guy.
Ooh.
Why haven't you talked about this? Why haven't you talked about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef?
Oh,
well, we have a 4-part series on Patreon called Drake is Batman, and if you were there for the first couple episodes, I was giving information that the public didn't know about the beef.
Yeah, you would think he had a crystal ball.
Yeah.
He had a Nostradamus ball in his back. He'd put on his sage coat with his staff, and he'd be like,
I just know some people that know some people, and I got some information.
Somebody.
But this is what I'm going to say about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. If you want the whole backstory about it, it's everywhere on the internet now, or you can just go over to patreon.com/YouShouldKnowPodcast and get the full in-depth breakdown of a lot of information that people don't know. I'm going to say this about the beef.
Speak your heart, Bubba.
It is starting to upset me, not because of the rappers. I like the rappers. I like what both of them are doing.
Well, I like the sport.
I like the sport of the rap. It is so apparent to me that this rap beef is the first time that a lot of people have actually listened to a rap song.
100,000%.
And it is making me mad that these people are voicing their opinions so much. Those are the people who are the loudest on the internet. And that's pretty much with every subject on the internet. The people that know the least, are the least involved, and just want to feel a part of something are saying the most.
100%.
And that's what they're doing. And it's fine to have dialogue. It's fine to do this. But it's just like, hey, Kendrick doesn't know you. Drake doesn't know you.
You don't know them.
Just go back and listen to 90s rap beefs. Go back to listen to 2000s rap beefs. Like, first of all, this is new territory where to win a rap beef, you have to expose the most about somebody, which is kind of like not my favorite thing. I miss when it was just like, hey, I can rap better. I'm better at this and better at this. And there's going to be some foul bars in those, but this is all like, people on the internet right now are thinking the only way that you can win is if you expose the most. You didn't expose anything about them.
Yeah.
That's not what it's about. Like, that's what it's come into because of the internet now.
It's like, who can tell us the most of what we don't know?
And absolutely nothing has been proven about anything. And it's like, and it's just like, it's just,
hearsay.
It's so, I literally saw this guy on TikTok the other day.
Yeah, I remember.
And he posted this thing whenever Drake dropped, at this time of recording, he dropped his newest track, The Heart Part 6. And he was like, he made the video on TikTok and he was like, Drake's not dead. He's not dead. He's still alive. He's still in this thing. We thought he was dead. He's not. 24 hours later, he stitches his own video and he goes, well, never mind. Drake is dead. I went on Twitter and it seems like nobody cares about what Drake had to say. Mm-hmm. Have a backbone.
Yeah, have
it's
a
okay.
spine.
And that's, I'm about to go in a rabbit hole of like this herd mentality everybody has. It's okay to like what you like and not like what you like, even if you have an opinion on something, and if you watch something or you listen to something, and when your internal reaction was, I like that,
that's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Even if you're going online and be like, oh wait, I'm a little different because nobody else likes it. That's fine, bro. You don't have to like group think everything. And he went on, he's like, I guess not. I guess he is still alive, and maybe that track wasn't that good. I'm just like, bro, and I just hate, and I'm kind of done with it because of the people.
Yeah.
They've ruined
Not because of Kendrick and Drake and the sport and the multiple, like 9 songs, whatever the tally's at now, but just outsiders being annoying.
Yeah, it's like...
And doesn't that suck in the age of social media? That literally social media can ruin
anything.
Just about everything.
Yeah, it does.
It could ruin just about everything.
And
a relationship, a movie, a new video game, a new bill that's getting passed, a cool new restaurant that got open. It can ruin anything.
It's taken away people's individuality.
Thoughts. Yes.
It's okay to be individual and think on your own,
You
bro.
can fly your own flag. You don't have to be with the masses.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're all agreeing over here, and I want to be a part of that. No, you don't have to dislike these people. Just like, I don't agree. Yeah. And you don't have to say everything. You don't have to say what you're thinking all the time. Shut up. Like, shut up.
I promise we didn't ask.
But in saying that, what are your overall thought processes about the beef so far?
The one night where there was 3 drops back to back, that was absolutely insane.
One of the best nights of hip hop ever.
We were there for it. We spent that moment together. That was crazy. Yeah, I mean, to end it, I'm gonna go with the same topic. Obviously, to end it, I would say it's kind of like LeBron. So many people want to see Drake lose. Yeah. So that people are thinking it's like, oh, Kendrick's amazing. Oh, this shows Kendrick's winning. It's really showing the greatness of Drake. That so many people want him to lose. Yeah. Like, because what's the reason?
You've been on the top for 15 years. That's
they want to see it. They want to see a new top. They want to see a new peak of the mountain. And that's really, it's the same with LeBron. Like, he gets criticized in year 21 the same he did in year 7. It's like no other athlete in history has that. Same with Drake. Like, everyone wants to see him lose for what? Everyone's hyping every word that comes out of Kendrick's mouth, downplaying every word that comes out of Drake.
This just happens when you're on the A side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, it's very easy for me to see that. And then, I mean, I don't really have necessarily a side or a stance.
Me neither. I don't know these motherfuckers.
I would say I'd still put Drake ahead a little bit in the race.
Okay. That's fine.
I would. If I had to give a dial, I'd lean a little more to Drizzy right now.
That's fine. I'm so happy that this is how much music we're getting from Kendrick Lamar.
Facts.
Like that it's just awesome to see, because we're used to a drop from Kendrick, 6 years of silence.
Yep.
Then another
couple
album.
Features.
Yeah,
5 years.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so good to see Kendrick, and it's so good to see Drake I love when Drake raps.
Yeah.
I just love when Drake
Dude,
raps.
facts.
It's so damn good.
Facts. One thing I will say, Kendrick is definitely winning the beat battle.
Oh yeah.
His beats are nuts.
Insane. That DJ
Nuts.
Mustard beat.
Nuts.
That like I'm literally like it's like even like I can't
bounce it. Yeah.
It's one of those beats where you can't even control your body.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You're just forcefully like.
And it's a club banger too, which is such a good thing
Smart
to do in a
move.
rap.
Very
piece,
smart move.
Is make a club banger.
Very smart move.
And Kendrick's done a good job of like the creepy, saxophony, whiny, low records, and then he makes these club anthems, and he makes a middle ground. I really like the beat on Family Matters for Drake.
100%.
The 3 beat switches.
100%.
I really like
the
that.
middle one where he's just going spazzing.
Oh my god.
It's like that drill beat almost.
Yeah.
Like doom 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 doom.
Yeah, it's really good. In the comments right now, I want y'all to tell us who you think
Let us know.
is winning. Can we do it? We haven't done this in a while. Can we do a double up, Dr. B?
Let's do it.
We gotta
was
help
people's
some people. Oh, it's been a while.
favorite
It's segment. You know what that is? Pop culture, Payne and Kim. Pop culture, Payne and Kim. Bow! And another thing, we argued about this, is styrofoam in a microwave. You told me to take my to-go order and put it in a microwave. And I said, absolutely not, because it's going to set on fire.
What?
That's rule number 1 in microwave etiquette. You do not put foil or styrofoam in there.
Foil, correct. You don't put foil. The second you put foil, you got a Harry Potter spell in there. It's
Yes.
blue. You get Dementors flying around. You don't do foil.
Yeah.
What? Every restaurant on earth gives you to-go boxes in what?
Styrofoam.
Why would they do that if you can't heat it up?
Because it's cheaper to buy styrofoam.
Then what, glass? What are they gonna give you, Tupperware?
Then probably something that's microwavable. It's cheaper. What is the number 1 thing that businesses care about?
Money.
Exactly. Profit, gain, and loss. Are they going to give you something that's convenient, or are they going to give you something that is cheap?
They're gonna give you something that's cheap.
Thank you. So
That's not gonna kill you. That's not gonna kill itself, burn itself.
You know how they fix that? At the bottom it says, don't microwave. Liability gone.
Bro, you can microwave styrofoam.
No, you can't, Cam. That's not...
Okay, this is
Okay, go to okay, oh my God, go to Chick-fil-A right now. What is the cups? What are the cups they give you?
Not styrofoam.
Oh my God, I didn't know you grew up in Bel Air.
Wait, yeah, no, they are. Well, some of them are actually. Some of them aren't. They're like that. It's like that cardboardy plastic, like the old, like the cups from that.
No, they're not.
That,
Every Chick-fil-A cup you get is styrofoam.
That's a lie. When we were in the airport,
Don't put your finger.
remember that cup was like the cardboard one when we were in the airport about to leave.
No, I don't remember that. Okay, but
of course
okay,
you don't.
just say styrofoam, right?
Yes.
So it's styrofoam.
Sorry.
Okay, so. What the? Ow!
Yo, the crazed look on your face. Please, somebody put that in slow motion.
Why that? Look, I feel like I got stabbed in my butthole. Oh, what was this? What the f is this? Ow! Yo, I think my hole is bleeding, dog. Ow! Smell my finger.
That's a big spray.
Yo, I'm suing this goddamn company. What is this? Ow, bro, that shit genuinely hurt. Like, I'm not laughing. That shit hurt. That is not funny.
Bro, you look like taking advantage. Like you look like you're like sheltered now.
Bro, it went in me.
This shit has bounce to it too. The fact the spring just came out of your couch. Dog, this is the shit you can't make up. Oh my God.
Okay, back to what we were talking about.
A styrofoam. Bro, okay. Today alone, this man was running through the studio, rolled the shit out of his ankle. He goes, ah! Like, that's why one shoe's
My
tied
shoe's
and one
tied.
isn't. Then we're setting up the lights. He stands up, pokes himself right in the eye with a rod. And now you get stabbed. This is an actual, like, this bitch is, oh God.
Yeah, it hurts.
No, we gotta get out of here.
Okay, when you go to Chick-fil-A, right?
Yes.
What are the kind of cups they give to you in?
Styrofoam cups.
Okay, so I want you to do this. Would you do this confidently? Would you pour out your iced tea, right? Would you pour the iced tea in the sink? Put that styrofoam in your microwave and press 2 minutes. What would happen?
If there's nothing in the styrofoam, it might melt a little bit. Maybe. That's what I'm saying. What are you heating? Are you trying to cook something in styrofoam? Are you putting it in the microwave for 15 minutes? It takes 45 seconds to heat some shit up from last night and eat it.
If it's microwavable, it shouldn't matter what it is.
If it's frozen and it needs to be in there for 10 minutes, maybe don't use styrofoam. It's probably gonna melt at the bottom. If it's microwavable, it doesn't matter then. It doesn't matter the time. If it's microwavable, if I put a plate in there for 10 minutes, the plate's not going to be fine. It's going to be hot as hell.
It's going to be fine, though. It's not going to ruin the integrity of the meal or the plate. If you put styrofoam in there, it's going to set on fire, melt, and put goo and chemical toxins in your lasagna.
That's what I'm saying. If you're just heating up leftovers, you're good.
It is not microwavable. There is not integrity to the microwavability.
That's your fault. That's a you thing. That's a you thing. That's a you and whoever's on your side.
Just say you're wrong.
No, that's a you and whoever's on your side.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Do you think, how many lawsuits do you think there'd be by now? If styrofoam genuinely couldn't be in a microwave.
Hey, I've already made this point. You know how they get away from liability? The bottom of it says non-microwavable.
On every single one?
Yes.
Does it really?
Yes.
Wait, so are we not supposed to be microwavable?
No.
I do it all the time. It's perfectly fine.
That's why your hip doesn't work, your toe's infected, your brain is like a pinball machine, and your kid's gonna be weird.
Wow. Wow. Sharp fangs. Damn. Wait, it actually says that?
Yes. Do not microwave at the bottom.
That's bullshit. I microwave it every time. If you put it for 6 minutes, you're just a stupid idiot. You're just a stupid idiot.
Okay, that's fine.
The You Should Know podcast.
Change up the beat a little bit.
I had to take a breath, Sion.
Golly.
Sincerely sorry. I was running out of oxygen.
Golly. What do we got? Yeah, better be toxic.
This week's is sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Good. Dr. P likes the sickness.
All right, dear Dr. P.
Hello.
So I really like a guy, and I've liked him for over a year now.
Try 8 with this guy.
But he's a teacher, and he was my teacher last year. He's really young and single. Should I wait till I graduate to go after him? Or should I try to find someone my own age? The guy helped me a lot mentally, educationally,
Please, God, stop.
and physically. I need help. Oh, let's get into it, boy. She's got a teacher that's young and single, hasn't even graduated, helped her mentally, educationally, and physically.
I can't even joke on this one.
Oh man, you wanted toxic, and
that's
your secretary found
I also
it.
wanted legal.
Your secretary found it.
Look, do not engage. First of all,
India Golf Niner
First of all,
mission is a gun.
let me be completely serious here. I am very concerned of what you mean by physically.
Very, yes.
If there is any kind of physical contact with your teacher, you need to talk to somebody.
Counselors, law enforcement,
Immediately.
parents, now.
And that person needs to go under the jail. No, dead ass. That is bad. If there is any kind of relationship there that is not school related, that needs to be brought up.
Okay, I have a suggestion, Saya.
Okay.
Let's approach the rest of this, assuming there was no physical boundaries, for legality reasons.
No. Regardless, no.
We also don't know if it's high school or college. So I don't know.
No one says teacher in college.
That's true. They're professors.
They're
Oh my God, it's high school. Oh my
professors in high
God.
school.
Oh my God, it's high school senior. No. I'm not the doctor.
You need the police. You need help. No. It is okay to have a crush on your teacher. I'm sure a lot of people have. Keep that inside and never tell anybody.
Inside.
Do not tell that teacher, because that is a problem. Good God. You threw Dr. P for a loop. Dr. P is with fun, toxic things.
97-mile-an-hour curveball.
Dr.
Right
P
down
is
the
for
pipe.
full legality. Leave that teacher alone. You keep it yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No tutor time. No emails.
Don't care if you're failing.
Fail. You fail if you need to.
You take that F on the chin.
And you pass summer classes, so you don't have to go back there. Maybe in like 8 years after high school, then you can roundabout and go see. But no, ma'am. Wrong.
So to answer, she has another
You
question.
close your mouth. Huh?
Should she wait till she graduates, or try to find someone her own age?
Yes. Find someone your own age.
The latter.
The latter. Dr. P wants to go back on his private jet. Sing me the song.
Okay.
Oh my God. Dr. P. Dr. P. Dr. P. Dr. P. Dr. P. Get some help. Dr. P.
That was
Oh my God.
that was a case file. That was a wild.
That's not a Dr. P thing. That is a police thing.
Is that top 3 we've ever received?
That's worst 3. That's bottom 3.
No, yeah, top 3
Of sickness.
sick.
Good God. I like toxicity.
and
legality.
Yeah.
Good God, that made me uncomfortable. Oh my God. All right, my heart is pounding. Keep going. All right, get us out of here. I didn't use it. I just had it on.
Dude, you could have your own chapter in the Guinness Book of World Records. Not your one accomplishment. It'd literally go Peyton Harden. It's just paper mache Saddam Hussein. He wore a diaper until he was 6. Didn't use them. He doesn't brush his teeth. Didn't shower for 3 weeks. It would just be record after record.
But I feel like I live a life that I won't regret. Like, I feel like whenever I'm on my deathbed in a couple years, I feel like I'm gonna be like, dude, I did everything. Like, you know what I mean?
The funniest part about that sentence is 8 out of 10 other individuals would regret many things you do, and you're like, I don't regret any
What
of
would they
it.
regret that I did?
No one on earth is not gonna bathe for 21 days. No one on earth goes coin flips for if their teeth are getting brushed. No one does that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I won't regret anything because I know I've lived life how I wanted to.
Now that's fair.
Like, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all,
but it's not the right way.
a lot of to who? It makes me happy. A lot of y'all are gonna be in the deathbed like, oh, I shouldn't have just stayed in that job for so long. I shouldn't have just stayed by these social norms. I'm gonna be like, dude, I in my neighbor's bush because they bark too much with their dog. Like, I in my neighbor's yard before I have.
What?
Well, we're not gonna talk about legality because I don't know if the statute of limitations is up. But and it was a diarrhea situation. But I wasn't gonna in my yard.
You a bush?
Oh, everybody bush.
I a tree.
Yeah. What? In a tree?
Well,
like on a squirrel's house?
Yeah, I was like, hey, Keebler's, you here?
Yeah.
Cookie making. And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I in a tree. No toilet paper. Had to go to my glove box. I was playing basketball by myself in a local park in Oklahoma.
Oh, God. Oh, so you were grown. You were like 18, 19.
I was about 24.
I knew you.
No, this is about 2 years ago. No, I'm not kidding either.
What?
I'm not kidding. This is about 2 years ago.
You pooed in a tree?
23.
You pooed in a tree.
I pooed in a tree at 23 years of age in a local park in Oklahoma.
Why?
I was by myself and the shit was so imminent. Like it was on the doorstep of being down my leg. I literally could not sit on my to drive back to the house. So I had to in public. I looked both ways numerous times and then I literally went, I was like,
What time of day was it?
probably about 2 p.m. it was probably the middle of the day.
Wait.
No bull.
Anything blocking, or was it like an open field and a tree?
No, there was like a tree. There was like a cup. There's like 7 trees. And the worst, I swear to God, this is all true. The worst part was maybe 200 yards to the right was a sports complex having a baseball tournament. I swear to God.
Somebody hits a dinger, they're like, oh.
I said, if one parent makes a wrong turn, they go, I'm gonna just park in the grass. They're gonna pull up on, I'm just, and then I had to hit a duck walk back to my car.
And you sat in it.
Oh no, I had to hit a duck walk back to my car, and I literally wiped my with Wendy's paper towels that was in my glove box. I had to. I love y'all, and I'm vulnerable here. My shorts are sagging.
I know that itch.
And then I was like, hit all the way to the car. I said, I literally went like this. And I drove out of there. It was bad. How have I never told that?
I've never heard that.
I swore I said that.
Dude, that's disgusting.
Oh, it was bad. Bit orange too. It had a little hue to it.
Okay,
Seriously.
too much.
Sorry.
Too much.
No, it was a wicked.
Too much.
It was
Anyway,
bad.
are you gonna regret that on your deathbed?
No, I'm glad I did it. It feels good. It's free.
Exactly. Okay, but